Introduction. The resume trap. Have you ever felt like you were doing everything right, but still losing the room? You share your best stories, your career wins, and your travel highlights, yet her eyes glaze over. You aren't failing because you're boring. You're failing because you're speaking a language she isn't wired to hear. Most men treat a first date like a job interview. They present a logical resume, hoping that if the facts are impressive enough, she'll hire them for the role of boyfriend. But attraction isn't a business decision, it's a biological response. Today, we're going to flip the switch from logic to emotion and master the high-value pivot. Point 1. The neurological divide, logic versus emotion. To understand why your current approach might be failing, you have to understand the attraction paradox. Men often communicate through the left hemisphere, the center for linear logic, facts, and sequences. We report data. However, neurological studies show that women often process language across both hemispheres simultaneously, linking words to the amygdala, the brain's emotional center. The problem, when you say, "I've been a lawyer for 5 years," you are sending a cold data point. Her brain marks it as information received, and the conversation dies. The deep dive, attraction lives in the right hemisphere. To trigger it, you must stop being a reporter and start being a narrator. You don't want her to know what you do. You want her to feel what you feel when you do it. Point 2. The conversation chemistry framework. If facts are the skeleton of a story, emotion is the flesh. To move from a dead-end topic to a magnetic one, you need to apply 3 layers. Sensory details. Most guys use what words? High-value communicators use sensation words. Don't just say the beach was nice. Mention the salt in the air or the crushing heat of the sun. Emotional peaks and valleys. Logic is a flat line. Emotion is a wave. Share the moment you were terrified during a presentation or the pure adrenaline of a hobby. This creates neural coupling, where her brain begins to mirror your emotional state. The implicit invitation. This is the we factor. By describing your world vividly, you invite her to step into it. You aren't just talking at her. You are creating a mental simulation she can inhabit. Point 3. The high-value pivot, the what do you do?
Fix.
The question, what do you do, is the ultimate vibe killer because it forces you back into resume mode. Most men use this to seek validation. They hope their title is impressive enough to earn her respect. This is a low-status move. The deep dive on the pivot. A high-value man doesn't seek validation. He offers perspective. The impact frame. Instead of your title, describe the change you make in the world. This shows purpose, which is a massive Stoic and masculine green flag. The internal connection. Briefly explain why you care. This reveals character. The pivot to her. This is the most important step. By shifting the focus back to her with a deep, non-surface level question, you demonstrate that you are not desperate for her approval. You are the one evaluating the connection. Conclusion. From information to intimacy. The difference between a guy who gets ghosted and the guy who gets a second date isn't the size of his bank account or the list of countries he's visited. It's his ability to transform the mundane into the magnetic. Stop trying to be impressive and start being expressive. When you move away from listing facts and start sharing the electricity of your life, you stop being a resume and start being an experience. Remember, she won't remember the details of your job, but she will never forget how you made her feel. Stay grounded, stay stoic, and start speaking the language of emotion.